And oh, yes, yes. Your boyfriend, very lovely man. Not really. I got the jump scare! I was so scared I wasn't getting it. Because we dulled down on it. Because people were constantly getting it all the time, you know. And so Matt kind of dulled down on the chances of you getting it. And like for all the tests, the test plays I've been doing for this game, I never got it. Thank goodness it's still there. I was afraid that he like got rid of it for sure. All right. What name should we go with? What do you guys think? Who should the name of this poor unfortunate soul be? That fucking jump scare. I looked away for 5 seconds. Yeah, you did. See, Red, Mel. I just got the first time I finished it myself. It was 1 a.m. Good. Peter! Should I call myself Peter? Should do Red. Should do myself. Let's go with Funkle. Welcome, Funkle. You two have fun. Thank you. Funkle is a new, overpowered character now. You cannot defeat them. My life has been chaotic. Oh, tragedy, sorrow. I finally broke out into another fit of drama, so I left the nest, ran straight to college, and I got an apartment and a job. But lately my life at a greasy spoon diner has been unbearable. I get that now, considering I am now a retail worker. Granted, the vast majority of the customers that I get, they're nice. They're either awkwardly quiet or just very talkative. And I love the talkative kinds. It avoids the awkwardness, you know, so to those of you who can relate, Funkle Poo. Let's see. You have money for... I wish I had money for college, gosh dang it. If I did have money for college, I wouldn't be taking up this job. See, what's a Funkle? I have no idea. Funkle's the name of my hamster that I don't have. Funkle my hamster. He's a good boy. Sleeps all day. And all night. He doesn't do anything, he just lays there. So Funkle is short for fun uncle. The glitches one. Yes, we are playing as boyfriend has an uncle fetish, I suppose. Gosh dang it. It just got worse. This got worse. The job doesn't pay the best. So that meant I had to find a roommate to afford an apartment. And now my roommate is always... You see, bringing some dropouts to our apartment for late night study sessions. My sleep schedule is wrecked, and even better, rent in the apartment is late. So, dang. I had heard... I can't read out loud. You guys remember that little animatic that I made that I can't read out loud? It's still accurate. Okay, the letters are bold. They're easy to read. But I just can't read this, okay? My mouth is dry. I had heard that once if you become a roommate with a friend, you wouldn't stay friends for long. In my case, the friendship gets strengthened as my friend is making excuses as why they need me to cover their half of the rent. There's a reason for this. Okay, in day 3, it explains why Lucy is constantly doing this to you. And unfortunately, you don't find out about this until it's too late. So, just keep that in mind. Keep theorizing. Put up your wall of all your theories. Put the little thumbtacks up, little strings all over the place, and I'll get with you later on that. Thanks to that deadbeat, I'm working harder just to lose money on the rent. I'm nearly broken. Getting a second job feels like it will kill me. It has. I'm telling you lately. Schedule's all over the place. It's very wonky, and I don't like it. At least in this park, I have some time alone. Thank goodness. Hands out. Man, Plastic Heart did such an amazing job with these backgrounds. I'm so glad they're on board with this project. I've always loved this part of the park. It's untouched by obnoxious family members and college jerks. The only people who come here are the groundskeepers. Even then, they only come by in the mornings. Okay. Reading is hard. Closing my eyes, I would rub my face and huff out the tension in my lungs so that I would calm down and enjoy the peace and quiet. Alright. Just then I feel someone sit down beside me. Startled, I turn and look towards the interloper.
Whoa, hey, take it easy, it's just me.
Yeah, Matt re-recorded his lines, by the way, so they sound a little different here. Just a heads up. The stranger says, trying to keep me from leaping too high off the park bench.
You're a jumpy one, aren't ya?
He smiles and scoots himself closer to me, shyly and awkwardly. I keep my eyes on him, unsure what his intentions are. His unblinking eyes don't stray from mine. Not once.
So, are you waiting for a family member or a friend?
Neither.
Just seems kind of odd for you to be sitting out here, all alone like this and so far away from the jogging track.
That's not a jogging track over back there, by the way. That's just a little walking patch that people just usually take. No one jogs on that thing. No worries. I just had to clarify in case anyone was wondering, like, no, it's right over there, silly. No. I mean, then again, our jogging tracks over here are different, because it's laid down with asphalt instead, so I'm not sure what the jogging tracks are with everyone else, but just so you know, here in Utah, asphalt. Fault. Continue. A chill runs down my spine. I cross my arms over my chest and slide myself away from him. And closer to the edge of the bunch. You know, just... Gotta shake that ass and get away from him. How often does the same person walk up to you out of the blue and start asking such questions? Talkative people, actually. Now that I'm a social worker, it happens more often than not, because they'll just... I mean, they come up to purchase stuff, and they just start talking. They start asking random questions and stuff like that, and then I never see them again, so... Then you're just kind of hanging out alone in the park, and then he pops up right next to you and starts asking that. That's weird. Okay, we're good. Not often, for me at least. He picks up on my unease and refrains from sliding me closer. Crosses his fingers in between his legs and smiles warmly. I mean, you don't look like a groundskeeper or one of those old people feeding pigeons after doing Tai Chi. Tai Chi! I said that right. Okay. Bonko! No, I'm just getting some alone time to myself. These have been pretty intense lately. He scoots himself even closer, his hand nearly touching mine as he smiles shyly.
Look, I know this is sudden, very sudden, but if you're free tonight, can I have the pleasure in taking you out to dinner?
What should I say? What should I say, ladies and gentlemen? What should I say? Can I have the pleasure? Never mind, he's the weird one. I can't tell if he's a bit awkward or just... I can't... I did not write that word! What is that word? I can read, I swear! Or just erect. It says erect. You changed my mind. Gosh dang. Oh, my husband sent me kisses. Ooh, wrong window. Where am I? There we go. Eccentric. Oh, eccentric. Okay. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you. Get the free food. Do pay for my food. And I'm yours. Yeah, eccentric. Okay. No, it's erect. my definition of the word, of how to pronounce it, is absolute, and therefore, no other way to pronounce it. I'm sorry. Dude, what? Why? Why do you have such an interest in me?
Well, I'm your boyfriend.
I'm your boyfriend?
Isn't that why you're here?
Again, another fourth wall moment. But the thing I want to do is that each time you play this game, he starts sounding more and more impatient about your same reaction to each time you play the game. We're gonna see how we can try and make that work. I need to get with Matt, see if he can make the magic happen, but we'll see what happens. That's what that means. Word. My boyfriend? Why would he be assuming that we were in a relationship? There's an awkward silence as the stranger sits, patiently waiting for my answer. The discomforting silence only grows. Still unsure and confused by the situation, I couldn't find the words. It was just so sudden. You know? It was just so sudden. He seemed to take the hint and pulls his hand away from mine. Looking away, he chuckles awkwardly. Hey, I get it if you don't want me to be your boyfriend. I just thought I'd take the chance to ask you out. If he's guilt-tripping me, he is doing a terrible job. But at least he's taking the hint rather than just pushing it. Well, it's just that I don't even know you, so... Which I say that a lot in real life. I'll be making a point and then I just go, so... And then I just leave it at that. And then I reflect that in my writing too, so... Sorry guys. Don't worry, I get it. He says, not at all expressing disappointment, but more along the lines of showing understanding. More or less. I suppose I'd be a little weirded out too if some random stranger came up and asked me out on a date. Flattered, but still a little uneasy. He has taken the rejection well. No tantrum or pressure of any sort. Thank God. I better get going then. It was nice talking to you though. He says, looking back over to me and giving me a smile before getting himself up off the bench and taking his leave. Fare thee well. I'll watch him walk off. Feeling sort of terrible how things ended up the way they did. Maybe I'll apologize to him if I ever meet him again. I stayed in the park a little while longer after that odd event. I didn't even know if I should go after him or just shake it off and enjoy the rest of my afternoon. I am thirsty. Ah, city. No, I love English. Yeah, no, I'll go in general. I just can't. Youthful, this is the last you've seen the team boyfriend. Rocket. Glitches, you're a blessing. So I vaguely remember this path, because like I'm so used to the rejection or the acceptance, and like the middle ground was like right at the last second, so I didn't have time to really absorb it in. It was just kind of out there. So let's see how this goes. I went to the city a little more, visiting places I normally wouldn't. Did I say that right? I don't know, I can't read. My parry has got me looking over my shoulder, wondering if he might still be lurking somewhere behind me. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking things. But who knows? Some guy who presumes that he's your boyfriend before if you've even known each other's names, is probably not the most psychological, healthiest of people. Are they? I read all that wrong. Again, can't read out loud. This is why I don't do... Never let me do audiobooks. Never, ever, 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 ever let me do audiobooks. Good. How long have you been playing now? And I'm still rambling. I'd be like reading a line while someone's trying to read along with the book, and I'm just like, you know that one time? And they're like, oh no. I will delay people's reading, okay? I will ruin the experience. For sure. Jordan, you do the reading from now on. But you're not here, so okay. You're stuck with me. Sorry. The creator and mastermind of this story, of this world can't fucking read out loud. I apologize. Yeah, that's creepy enough to warrant him my cold shoulder. Still, what I left him behind like that was making me feel like maybe I was the jerk. Maybe. Still love this flower shop, it's so cute. I came across a local floral shop that I remember passing on a few of my downtown walks. I've always been meaning to stop in and pick up some flowers for the apartment, but I can never seem to find the time. That's my wrist. Well, I have time now, and I could use a diversion. So, why not? Ding-a-ling. Walking in, I look around and taking a rather pleasant aroma of the shop. I wander past the quaint displays of flower arrangements, potted plants, and small gift bags of potpourri. The floral that I went to didn't have any potpourri. They had plushies. They had little plushie dolls, and they were so adorable. I had a particular purchase in mind. Succulents. From a rustic wooden shelf display containing the flowers and various houseplants came a lovely pungent fragrance from the deep red roses. Being mindful that some still have their thorns, I reach out to pick one. That's me. That's my picking noises. I feel a hand brush against mine. Oh, it's my own! Oh! I just carry a mirror everywhere with me. I am my own boyfriend. I pulled my hand quickly and glanced at the person that I didn't see on the other side of the display.
Oh, fancy seeing you here.
Just slap him out of panic. The man from the park beams upon seeing me and gives me a smile before pulling the rose out. Okay. I didn't know you shopped here too. I don't! I swear! I say, so startled by his presence. The man then gives a gesture to me with his finger over his lips. There was I don't know what happened to it, but there was an avatar of him turning towards you and, giving you a little hush sound. But I guess Matt never got it? I'm not sure what happened to it. I'm going to have to browse around the computer later and see if I can't give that to him. Shh, it's a small shop. There's no need for you to raise your voice. His comment rubs me the wrong way, but I tried to compose myself. Did you follow me here? I whisper harshly, unsure if crossing paths with him again was a pure coincidence, or if I need to worry about him after all. Well, of course not. He looks a little hurt by my accusation. I came here almost every day, Uh-oh. Maybe I really was being a dick to him. Oh, was I really being a dick to him? I don't know. This is two different ways to ask. He fumbles around the rose in his hand, and his eyes shyly focused on the ground. I love flowers. This little shop is the only one nearby, so I come here a lot to see what's new. So I come here a lot to see what new bouquets they have made, and if they have any on sale. I am your idol. Hold up. I'll admit that sometimes I get a glimpse of you through the windows of that diner that you work at, and lately I've been meaning to walk in and finally say hi, but I lose my nerves and stay out. Oh, there's no ... on this one. Do we have a third option? Okay, I have to know. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm overreacting? I guess that's understandable, says the uncle. I mutter. It's difficult for me to notice people when I'm walking the same path almost every day, like a mindless robot. I I guess I can't really judge him for my lack of awareness. Look, I have to get going, I say, breaking the silence between the two of us. He clears his throat to muster up the courage as he steps closer, sits down on a question for a brief moment, then finally speaks. I know you have no interest in me, and I get that, but can I at least see you again? Not on a date or anything, but just to hang out. I feel as though we got off to a bad start. Boyfriend's name should be there.
She doesn't care about you, about us. Isn't it?